me about yourself.
Hi, good day. I am Marjolin Verasis Inisita, and my friends usually call me Marge. Being the eldest of my family really shaped my personality. I became the person of who I am today. Since my parents are always working 12 hours straight, I often felt responsible and in charge on everything, from taking care of my 1 year old younger brother and the rest of my five siblings. I am the go to person of my family, and by that, I became a responsible and reliable person who is always willing to fulfill her duties and responsibilities in life.
What are your strengths?
My strongest asset is my confidence, as I am very hardworking, self motivated, and goal oriented, with an optimistic attitude towards my life and career. And if I encounter some problems, I always consider it as an opportunity for me to express my abilities and expertise.
What are your weaknesses?
My weaknesses are my communication skills. To tell you honestly, I am incredibly introverted, which makes me worry of sharing my ideas and thoughts in a group setting. And for me to overcome it, I always challenge myself to be as friendly as I could, and I started to feel comfortable discussing my thoughts and opinions to others. Maybe it's still a work in progress, but it is something that I've improved and developed.
How much salary are you willing to receive?
I expect a considerable amount according to my abilities and skills, and I am very willing to accept the right amount of salary that this job position offers.
Why should we hire you?
I possess all the skills and abilities that your company is looking for, and I am pretty confident that I am the best candidate for this job role. In addition, I can assure you that I will give my very best to my full potential so that I can contribute as much as I can towards the growth and welfare of the company.
How will you deal with a fellow employee who is always late or absent?
I will approach him or her privately and talk about his or her absences and tardiness without making him or her embarrassed. And as a fellow employee, I will give some advices and tips for her or him to change and avoid this kind of attitude.
How will you deal with a fellow employee who is stealing money?
I will approach him or her to tell that it is not a rightful manner to steal someone's money, and for him or her to receive his or her punishment and consequences. I would then report him or her to our supervisor or manager.
How will you deal with a fellow employee who causes quarrels among fellow employees by talking ill about them?
Since this type of situation is going down in a professional setting, I will be willing to listen on each other's party about the conflict without being one sided. And I will calmly handle the situation and respectfully engage to my coworkers. And to my fellow employee who causes all the troubles, I will advise him or her to put aside his or her ego and be professional as she or he must be. Tell me about yourself.
Hi, my name is Chalers Berea. I applied for a CPA position. I am a scholar graduate and I worked hard in my education. Now, I'm ready to apply my knowledge into practice as my ability can be a great asset to the company.
What are your strengths?
My strengths are my flexibility to handle change. I can able to turn around a negative working environment and develop a very supportive team. I am also good at managing time and self-motivated.
What are your weaknesses?
As for my weakness, it would be my management skills. I feel that my management skills could be stronger and I'm constantly working hard to improve them.
How much salary are you willing to receive?
My salary expectations are in line with my experiences and qualifications. However, I do understand that positions similar to this one pay in the range of 330,000 to 714,000 pesos per year in our region. But again, I am open to discussing these numbers with you.
Why should we hire you?
I possess all the skills and experiences that you're looking for, and I have the ability to work well with the others. On the other hand, I am self motivated and I try to exceed my superiors' expectations with high quality work.
How will you deal with a fellow employee who is always late or absent?
I will talk to him or her privately instead of confronting them and addressing the concerns in the main office, which may create humiliation. While it's necessary to bring the subject with an employee who is constantly late, I'll be mindful of their privacy with respect.
How will you deal with a fellow employee who is stealing money?
First, I will tell him or her that it's wrong to steal money. Then, I will report confidently and with honesty to our supervisor or manager about what I saw, so that she or he will be the one to give the consequences or punishments.
How will you deal with a fellow employee who causes quarrels among fellow employees by talking ill about them?
In a conflict situation, I will deliberately modify my mindset. This implies that I will try to listen without being defensive to the other person's point of view. To avoid any issues, I also try to take the confrontation to a private location and calmly resolve the issues.